Hey girl,
Hey Gia,
what's up?
how's it going?
It's going. I'm
So,
happy to see you.
oh my gosh, you too, because I don't see anyone. I live alone. So let's talk about how to look appropriate for these Zoom
Yeah,
calls.
let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. So I'm gonna start with makeup.
Okay.
So I just want to remind everyone to still wash your face.
Yeah.
No, you feel like you're not really doing anything, still take a shower, wash your face.
Yeah.
Moisturize. I put the Weleda Skin Food all over my skin.
I did.
Eye cream too. Like, don't forget that because
Oh, right.
morning and night we always need a little bit of eye cream. So I was going to start with just really simple things to make you look awake and fresh, like you didn't try very hard, but to be presentable within like a really short amount of time.
Okay.
So one thing is our brows. Everyone feels like we have to fill them in. I don't think it's super necessary. So a really good quick trick is to just brush them in place, like up and out. I'm using a little disposable spoolie, but usually
Okay.
your brow pencil has one at the end.
Yeah, like mine.
If your brows are super unruly, spray with like a little hairspray.
Oh, smart. Let me try the hairspray. Oh, yeah.
Another one is curling your eyelashes. So if you don't want to look like you're trying too hard, just curling them real quick will really open up your eyes.
Okay.
So just getting really deep at the root of your lash and curling them up. But I think that's a great way to really open up your eyes. And then if you wanted to pop on some mascara, just putting it at the center of your eye. Doesn't really look like you're trying, but you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you look
Oh,
a little better.
a little more awake.
Grabbing your concealer. So rather than putting on a full face of makeup, concealing your dark circles.
Will
And then,
that work?
oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
I'm
Um,
gonna watch you put yours on.
anything like light and creamy, and
Okay.
popping it in any areas where maybe you have blemishes or redness. And then even if you put it down the center of your face, that'll kind of just give your face,
Oh,
um, kind of just highlight your face and brighten everything up a little bit. As long as your skin's well moisturized, that all that should blend in pretty easily. This area of your eye, I feel like we always
yeah.
forget that, but that's
Yeah.
a really good quick way to look awake without.
Just like opens it up.
Some people have really dark pigmented eyelids, so running your concealer over your eyelid,
Oh, yeah.
that helps too. I wanted to talk about like kind of giving your skin a little more life. So if your skin feels really dull, we're inside all the time, picking something that's like a rich moisturizer or even something that's like a aquaphor balm. Ooh,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
girl.
French aquaphor.
The cool aquaphor. Um, popping that on the high points of your face.
Watch you. So you just use like your just your fingers,
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever you feel most comfortable with. So like on your cheekbones, your brow bone, you can pop it down the bridge of your nose, even on your eyelids, just in the center, because once the light hits it, it's kind of just gonna.
Oh,
Also, rather than putting on blush and bronzer and all that stuff, I think just popping a little bit of color on your cheeks and lips is all you really need. So just grab your like go-to little lipstick that's kind of like a rosy pinky tone. Make sure it's something that's like super balmy. I'm warming it up
yeah.
on the back of my hand and
Watch
just
you do
popping a
this.
little as my blush. Give my skin a little flushness and then a little bit on my lips. Because I don't want to look like trying too hard for this meeting, you know?
No.
We're all sitting at home in our sweatpants. So,
Right?
but you just look a little more like you normally do on an everyday basis. Even pop a little bit on your eyelids, like
Oh, yeah.
all around in the socket. Bringing that color all around your face looks a little more natural too.
Huh.
That
I
looks.
don't think I'd ever thought about using a lipstick like this.
I normally put bronzer up there, but I mean, if you're gonna work with any sort of color right now, like why not just pop that up there to kind of.
Yeah. I
The
love
other thing I wanted to mention is I know everyone loves like a face mist because it just kind of wakes them up a bit. Using something like a rose water, or I love the Tatcha Dew Skin Mist. Yeah,
hmm
also good. Gives you a little bit of a luminous glow. So that's so good to kind of
Mm,
brighten up your skin real quick and easy.
love it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So just to recap.
Yeah, brush your brows up, curl your lashes. If you need a little mascara, just pop it in the center of your eyelids. um, little concealing around dark circles and any redness that you have. Pop on like a balm or a rich moisturizer on the high points of your face to give you a little more of a natural glow. A little bit of lipstick on your cheeks for blush and the bit color on your lips. And
Love
that's
it.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through like a quick routine with hair while
Yeah.
we're all sitting and facing the screen. All that really matters is what other people can see, which is just what's in front. So the first thing I would recommend is just to pop some dry shampoo. It's really good time now to start extending your shampoos while we're at home. If you shampoo every day, try to do every other day. If you shampoo every other day, try every 2 days, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So I like to just use dry shampoo mainly as a preventative from getting greasy. So I'll just mostly pop it in the front. And the key is that you have to rub it in to activate it. So I always recommend even using this at night because it works with the friction in your pillow.
Oh, that's smart. And then you can wake
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah, and then it's fresh when you wake up and it's more of like a preventative. And it gives you a little bit of volume. The next thing I want to talk about is don't box dye your hair at home right now. I know everyone feels desperate, but now is not the time to start. Yeah, resist that urge, please. So I recommend the color, like a root concealer. Color Wow makes one.
Yeah, I have that stuff.
Yeah, DP Hue. Like there's a couple brands out there. There's also some sprays. And what's great, it's basically like a eyeshadow with a brush. So
Yeah.
if you don't have something like this at home, what would you use, Joanna? What would you recommend as far as eyeshadow is concerned?
So I think you could totally just grab any sort of neutral eyeshadow color that matches your hair the best you can.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be like super matte as long as it's not glittery, even if it's a little bit of a satin color. But like I would use that dark brown probably to conceal my roots. You could use like a medium brown and then
Yeah.
maybe even like a soft brown, taupey brown for blondes, I think would work out pretty well.
Great.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, they're so easy. Obviously, you just want to like pick up the color with kind of a stubby brush that you would use to pack on color and just start to paint anywhere you see grays. You can even fill in your part a little bit because that helps your hair look a little bit more full. And really just concentrating on what people can see in the front. You don't have to worry about like, just put it in your part line. Don't worry about everywhere else. And it just fills in and helps conceal your grays.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, when you have dark hair, you notice them faster than our blonde friends.
Oh, yeah.
So a good way to get that color to kind of stay in, and it also addresses any frizziness or flyaways, is hairspray. It's like such an underestimated product. I think people think it's 280s, but hairspray is going to be your friend. Okay. So you're going to want to mist on top to kind of get any of that color to stick on your roots. Okay. Spraying the palm of your hand. Okay. And then kind of coming down if you have like a halo of any frizz. This is just going to help kind of calm that frizziness down. Even if your hair is pulled back in a bun, I would still use hairspray. Just get it all in place. Something else you can use is if you have any type of like leave-in cream. This is a Virtue 6-in-1 styler. I'll use this whether my hair is pulled back or down to just on my ends to get a little bit of shine and moisture in my ends. And this is gonna also help with more frizz control. So I put a little like dime size, not even, in my palms because you just want to use it in the front. And I'm just gonna run it through my ends and just kind of like playing with what's in front. And what I like how you have your hair in front of your shoulders, but even I think just like one side behind your shoulders, like behind your ear and on one shoulder is really pretty. It just looks a little bit more intentional. Yeah. A little bit more presentable, like you thought about it. But I think that's really it. And there's a bunch of tools out there. If you like, I have a root tamer that I'll use. This is great for frizz. You can use your curling iron, heat it up, and just use like the barrel kind of to go over a top layer. And I think that's pretty much it. I think it's just about working with what you have and just giving it a little bit more intention.
Okay, I love it. Those are such good tips.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gia.
Thank you, Joe. And if anybody has any questions that you want to see us cover, hit us up.
Yeah, let us know.